Good morning students. In the previous session we have completed revision part 2. Now today we'll start with revision part 3. Lesson number 2, health and diseases. The little bit part is remaining from this lesson that we will revise first. Then we will see the types of questions can be come for exam. Okay, so let's start now. Yes, the third disease, that is heart diseases, which comes under non-infectious disease. Efficiency of the heart decreases due to decreased blood supply and thereby oxygen and nutrient supply to the heart muscles. The efficiency of heart decreases because of the less supply of blood, oxygen and nutrients to the heart, and due to this heart has to perform more work that leads to stress on it, and heart has to perform more work, and because of this reason, because of the low supply of blood, oxygen and nutrients, the heart leads to stress on it. Because of this, it leads stress on heart. This may cause heart attack, and this causes heart attack. If someone has heart attack, immediate consultation of doctor and treatment is necessary. If someone has heart attack, immediate consultation of doctor and treatment is necessary. Now, which are the symptoms of heart diseases? Severe chest pain, intense chest pain, pains in shoulder, neck and arms, cramps in hand, uneasiness and tremors. Okay, so these are the symptoms of heart diseases: severe chest pain in shoulder, neck and arms, cramps in hand, uneasiness and tremors. So these are the symptoms. Now the reasons of heart diseases or heart attack are smoking, alcoholism, diabetes, hypertension, obesity means weight gain, lack of physical exercise, heredity, mental stress, anger and anxiety. So these are the reasons of heart attack: smoking, alcoholism, diabetes, hypertension, anxiety, heredity, anger, mental stress, lack of physical exercise, hypertension and obesity. Now, which are the treatment for heart diseases? The following are the treatments for heart diseases. As you can see here, first one angioplasty, then bypass surgery, open heart surgery, heart transplant, installation of stents and installation of pacemaker. So these are the treatments for heart diseases. Now next is misuse of medicines. Sometimes some people are taking medicines without prescription of doctor. Overdose of medicines may affect our body. Overdose of medicines affect our body. It is harmful for our body. Overdose of painkillers may damage nervous system, excretory system and liver. So overdose of painkillers, it will damage our nervous system, excretory system and liver. And overdose of antibiotics, antibiotics means drugs or the medicines which we are taking against microorganisms. So overdose of these antibiotics may lead to nausea, stomachache, dysentery, rash, white patches on tongue, etc. So overdose of medicines may affect our body. It is very harmful for our body, and without doctor's prescription we should not take any medicines. Now the next concept is generic medicines. Generic medicines are also which are easily available everywhere. These are manufactured and distributed without any government authority or license. It can be manufactured and distributed. The medicines are at par in quality with branded medicines, and production cost of these medicines is very low due to fewer expenses on research, as their formula is readily available. So due to the fewer expenses on research, it is readily available everywhere. Their production cost is very low as compared to the branded medicines. So these are easily available everywhere. Okay, these are also called as general medicines. Now, how the lifestyle and diseases are related to each other. Lifestyle includes the daily routine and the type of food. Lifestyle means daily routine and the type of food which we are eating. Nowadays, habits like staying in bed till late morning and going to bed late in night, frequent changes in meal timings, lack of physical exercises, consumption of junk food, etc. have been increased. Nowadays our lifestyle has changed. Okay, the habits like staying in bed till morning and going to bed late at night, frequent changes in meal timings, lack of physical exercises, consumption of junk food have been increased, and because of this, due to this, such people are getting sick frequently, and because of this reason only, because of the lifestyle which we are following, because of this lifestyle, the most of the people are getting sick. So if frequency of becoming sick is to be lowered, and if we want to lower this frequency, so people should follow the right lifestyle. We should follow, or the people should follow the right lifestyle. Now right lifestyle includes sufficient sleep, right food, yogasana, pranayam and physical exercises. So right lifestyle includes sufficient sleep, right food, yogasana, pranayam and physical exercise. Physical exercise should also be as per one's own capacity, and the physical exercise should be one's own capacity. So we should follow the good habits, like we should take the sufficient sleep, we should eat the right food, no junk food, then yogasana, pranayam and physical exercises we should follow. Pranayam and yogasanas should be performed under the expert supervision, or see the videos of pranayam and yogasanas. Pranayam and yogasanas should be performed under the expert supervision. Now the next part is vaccination. Vaccination is important to prevent the infectious diseases. Vaccination is important to prevent the infectious diseases. It produces immunity against a disease. Why we are taking vaccines? Vaccines we are taking to produce immunity in our body to fight against the diseases. You have heard many kind of vaccinations like TB vaccine, polio vaccine. So these are the different vaccinations we are taking to produce immunity against that particular kind of disease. Now these are the health awareness days. 7th April is celebrated as World Health Day. Then 14th June is celebrated as World Blood Donation Day. 29th September is celebrated as World Heart Day, and 14th November is celebrated as World Diabetes Day. So these are the health awareness days. 7th April World Health Day, 14th June World Blood Donation Day, 29th September World Heart Day, and 14th November is celebrated as World Diabetes Day. So here we have completed that lesson number 2. Now we'll see the revision questions. Now these type of questions can be come for exam. As you can see here, question number 1, choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. Question number 1, choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. First one, see the question. Cell wall of fungi is made up of dash. Okay, so here the options are given. See the first option, pseudopodia, second option is chitin, and the third one is bacteria. Now cell wall of fungi is made up of dash. Cell wall of fungi is made up of, yes, what is the answer? Chitin. That is option 2 is correct. So you will click on the second option, that is option 2, chitin. In the exam, same these type of questions can come. You will get the sentence here, and for the fill in the blanks you will get the options. From that option you will select, or you will click on the correct option. Now here option 2 is correct, so you will click on second option, that is chitin. Okay, so this is first fill in the blanks, first fill up. Now the second one is, diseases caused due to infectious agents or pathogens are called as dash diseases. Diseases caused due to infectious agents or pathogens are called as dash diseases. Options are given: non-infectious diseases, non-communicable diseases or infectious. So what is the correct answer? The diseases which caused due to infectious agents or pathogens are called as, yes, option 3 is correct. So you will click on the third option, that is infectious diseases. Okay, so this is about fill in the blanks. Now we'll move to the next question, that is question number 2. Yes, question number 2, match the following. Now here A and B, 2 columns are given. Now A column the questions are given. From the B column you will select the correct answer. Okay. Now fungi. Which is the correct option here? amoeba, candida and chlorella. Three options are given. Which is the correct one? Fungi. Example is candida. So you will click on the second option, that is candida. Now see the second one, protozoa. Again the options are given, amoeba, candida and chlorella. Which is the correct option here? Protozoa. Example is amoeba. So you will click the first option, that is amoeba. So this type of questions can come for exam for match the following. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. A column and B column. From the B column you will select the correct option. Now question number 3, that is true or false. First one, lactobacilli are harmful bacteria. Now both the options are given, that is true and false. You will select the correct option. Lactobacilli are harmful bacteria. True or false? Yes, the statement is false. So you will click on the second option, that is option B, false. Okay, because lactobacilli are useful bacteria. So the statement is wrong. Then you will click here on the second option, that is false. Now the second question is, drinking boiled water prevents us from infectious diseases. True or false? The statement is true, right? So you will click on the first option, that is A, true. So both the options you will get true and false. From this you will select the correct answer or correct option. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Next question. Question number 4, who am I? In that first one, I don't have nucleus, cell organelles or plasma membrane. Now the options are given, as you can see here. First option is prokaryote cell and the second option is eukaryote cell. So the question is, I don't have nucleus, cell organelles or plasma membrane. I hope all of you are knowing the answer. Yes, answer is prokaryote cells, because prokaryote cells, they do not have nucleus. So the answer is first one. So you will click on the first option, that is prokaryote cell. Now see the second question. I live on decaying organic matter. I live on decaying organic matter. The options are given. First one is protozoa and the second one is fungi. Yes, what is the correct answer now? I live on decaying organic matter. The answer is fungi. That is option 2, fungi. So you will click on the second option. So for who am I, we will give you options. You will select the correct option. Now the next question is, that is question number 5. Yes, this is question number 5. Find odd man out. Okay, so odd man out also. Again the same here. See the names are given: plague, AIDS, cholera and TB. Now which is the odd man out from here? Yes, plague, AIDS, cholera and TB. Odd man out is AIDS, right? Because this is a viral disease and all other are bacterial diseases. So where is the option? That is option B, AIDS. So you will click on the second option, because this is odd man out from this. So you will click on the second option, that is AIDS. Why? Because AIDS is a viral disease and all other are bacterial diseases. Okay, so in this way you will solve question number 5, find odd man out. Now the next question, that is question number 6. Yes, question number 6, answer the following in one word. Again it is same. Write the name of diseases which spread through insects. We will give the options. You will select the correct option. First option is diabetes, second one chickenpox and C, that is third one is malaria. So write the name of the disease which spread through insect. Which disease spread through insect? Right, option C, malaria, which spread through insect. So you will click on the third option, that is option C, malaria. Okay, so this is question number 6. Answer the following in one word. You will get the options. From that option you will select or you will click on the correct option. Then question number 7 also same, multiple choice questions. There you will get the question and you will get the options. From the options you will select the correct option. And for the last question, that is question number 8, observe the diagram and label it. We will give the diagram and will ask you to label it. Okay, for labeling also you will get the options. You will select the correct option. I hope you are clear with this. So this is about paper pattern. Now, so today we have seen all the questions, all the type of questions which can be come for exam. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.